Good morning, everybody, and how is everybody doing? We're here at Big Time Ninja for our Ninja vs. Ninja head-to-head, side-by-side racing tournament. We've got a round robin for you this morning for the 13U division before heading into a single elimination bracket. We had a lot of fun yesterday, but I'll be on the mic, joined alongside Ryan Stratus. Ryan, how you feeling?
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Doing great. Thanks for the intro, Mr. DeGangi. Had a lot of fun yesterday calling the action. Saw some cool side-by-side runs, and I'm sure we'll see the same today with the older waves once we get started here in just a bit.
Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at the format. A little bit different for this morning. The athletes are going to run. Well, I guess this bracket doesn't. This was for most of our other age groups, but it doesn't quite make sense for this. We're going to switch it up for the 13U. We're going to be doing a round-robin tournament. So the athletes will face each other. All athletes will face each other during this tournament, and before heading into a single elimination bracket. So the round robin will be used for seeding, and then we will head into a single elimination bracket to determine our winner. We had a lot of exciting races yesterday, all the way down to the buzzer. It's interesting with the side-by-side format, and we'll have to see how the 13Us handle the pressure.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a little more focus on the course from these athletes. So the younger ones might not be too familiar with the racing. And we saw a lot of over-the-shoulder glances, and sometimes they were looking more to see where their opponent was instead of focusing on finishing the course. And that came back to, slow down a few of the athletes during their runs. So I expect more focus out of the older athletes as they get into this racing aspect we're going to see this morning.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And it looks like we're going to get started here in just a second. Strat, tell us a little bit about your... I'm going to go change out a battery, but would love to hear about your Ninja versus Ninja experience, the Stratus faction.
The Stratus faction, ready for action. Back in the day, we had Team Ninja. That was one of the first side-by-side racing type of competitions we were ever exposed to in the world of Ninja. I think we've done a few like team-based stuff before in a few different gym competitions prior to that. But one ran by, it was the Esquire Network, I believe. That's the channel it was on at the time. That was cool, man. That was cool. We went up against Team Alpha. That was Brent and Casey and Evan Dollard team. We wound up beating them. Then we went. Who else did we go against? Team Ronin. That was Flip's team. And who beat us out? Somebody beat us pretty good. I think it was Ian Dory's team. I got stomped by Ian's team. So I lost to Ian Dory. DeGange, we hear you on the mic.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Stratus.
It's all good. No, y'all are.
Ian Dory's team was at the what was their team name? Was that the Wolfpack?
Might have been. I mean, they had two Wolfpack teams. They had like 2 or 3 Wolfpack teams, I thought, out there. Except for Brian Arnold. Would have been Wolfpack, but it was Party Time.
Oh, Party Time.
Party Time. the original winners of Team Ninja. I think they were the first ones to do it. It was Jake Murray, Brian Arnold. Who was there? I think Jen. Jen was the other one on that team.
Jen Geiger?
Tavernier, I think.
Oh, Tavernier?
The other one. Yeah.
That's right.
From back in the day.
Yeah.
So she got concussed on the second Team Ninja. That was when they had those floating tiles that didn't have any give to them.
Yeah, this is brutal. Saw a lot of tough. I remember Dave Kavanaugh getting taken out. Somebody, was it can't remember who it was, but somebody was coming up behind him and just plowed through him, and Kavanaugh went right into the water, into the pad. It was a tough one.
Yeah, I didn't like how they allowed for the balance obstacle to play off of the other person that you're racing against. I mean, that spells disaster.
Especially on a balance obstacle where, it's already pretty scary and tricky.
Yeah, it's not fair at all.
Yeah.
Plus it adds to the danger. You got a lot of dangerous things out there that improved as the format changed over the years. That Ring of Fire was the first time we saw that one, which they had yesterday. I don't know if they're using that one today or not on the course, but kind of similar to what we had on Team Ninja Season 2.
Yeah, we'll see some more ring slider today.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's always a fun one. Yeah, Team Ninja Season 1, Season 2, that's all I did. Didn't do Season 3. And it changed into Ninja vs. Ninja. That one never made it to G4, or not G4. G4 was defunct by then. Our primary NBC did it.
No, I don't believe so. That was on USA Network, I believe.
That's right. It went from Esquire to USA. But anyway, looks like we got our first two athletes.
Oh, here we go.
On the floor already, ready to go.
Jackson and Hannah coming up. Siblings.
Yeah, Hannah Amaro, Jackson Amaro on their way right now, coming from Midwest Warrior Academy. Race each other first thing in the morning. See how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see a little bit of a sibling rivalry here. Hannah getting a little hung up.
Those boards were spaced out. Those boards were spaced out from yesterday, so it's a little further out. Just catching up now, making it through that sliding ring.
Yeah, here she comes. Jackson all the way through the rope swing at the moment.
Oh, we got a double rope swing set up now, coming out of that agility obstacle. Jackson.
Here comes Hannah through the double rope swing. She's catching up here.
Nice. Jackson got a great swing tech here, making his way through. Hannah trying to catch up. Seeing them both in frame now. Linking the Lachey's. Jackson finishing with a time. Right around a minute. Hannah trying to finish strong.
Yeah, Hannah's
on her lane. Both of them got 5 years of experience. They've both been training hard. Midwest Warrior Academy has only been around for a year and a half.
Yeah, I think it's about
Still
a year and a half in. Fairly new.
At their grand opening event a while ago. Trying to get back out there. Hannah's finishing up as well. So that's during this round robin. This is just the seeding portion, correct? To figure out the tournament bracket.
Give a little bit of a reminder on that last obstacle with the trapeze bar and the truss. Not allowed to go to any of the black bars past the truss.
Two athletes stepping up to Pavoni. Start line. Fist bump there. Ian Mindock and Aiden Lease. Getting ready to go. Ian likes to make his ninja obstacle challenges in the gym. Likes trying to come up with his own creative challenges. Always a fun way to try to challenge yourself. Making our way through.
Aiden a little bit ahead right now. Ian trying to come back.
Nice. Aiden rocking the Stallion t-shirt. That's all, Is his run on Monday? They already showed his run?
I believe
Mr.
so.
Salenzi? Mr. Lindsay's run. Nice. Riding through here. Nice agility across the steps and the double rope swing. Gonna knock that out. Ian trying to catch up. Aiden. Going A-OK. At Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville.
Yeah, here comes Ian round in the corner.
Leap out that first bar pretty close. Should be able to static it if you need to, but these next ones are going to have to throw and link. And great job, big landing.
Ian's got 15 seconds to finish here. Let's get his hands on these Shea bars. 10 seconds, he's got to go.
10
Gotta try to
seconds.
link here.
It's going to be close. He's going to have to try to get a big throw. 2, 1, down to the wire.
Yeah, I think you got it. Nice work.
Yeah, I'm back to the start for our next two. We got Zachary Bowman and Timur Turba. And Varov going through those rings, trying to get a quick match grip. Face those out quite a lot, so you got to be careful on those dismounts.
Onto the boards here. Pretty neck and neck right now. Swing for swing.
Yep, on the third. We got one more move to that ring. Big Lachey out to the sliding ring. Turba heading up to the ascending rings.
Swan fall.
Zachary trying to catch up a little bit here. Nice pace through. They're going to both have to pick up the pace a little bit. Only got up on 30 seconds remaining. Minute 30 time limit, correct?
Correct, yeah. Minute 30, time limit's tight. They're neck and neck right now, though. Here comes Zach around the corner.
You ready? Got to preload a little bit on that nunchuck. Got the swing tech built up. Trying to get to that last section. 10 seconds here for both athletes. They might time out.
Coming down to the wire here. Oh,
Ooh, we tried to go for that link. Knew he was short on time. And that's going to do it. Nice try, gentlemen. Going to have to feel out the course. There's the first round robin stage. The feel of it. They'll get another chance here in a bit. So they just want to get a feel for the course first before we're really turning on the jets. I know it takes about 2 or 3 runs before we start seeing some crazy moves made.
yeah, and we're moving into our second runs now. Ian Mindock taking on Hannah Amaro. So this is a round robin. They'll all face each other here. So Hannah Amaro taking on Ian Mindock. Hannah lost to Jackson in the first race. Ian also taking a loss in the first race.
Ready to go here. All preloaded. Trying to figure out which hand to lead with. And these ring swings. Hannah's rocking the slap chalk pants. He's chalking up pretty easy. I'm starting to see more and more of those being utilized.
Yeah, shout out Slap Chalks. Slap Slap chalks?
That's it, man.
That's
yeah,
it. All right,
chalk.
slap chalks. I want to say
Yeah.
slap chalks.
Yeah, having those chalk bags easy access makes chalking up pretty easy. And I'm making it to the boards first.
Yeah, here comes Ian.
Ooh, Ian links right off of the first. Save some time, try to catch up a bit. Oh, needed one more swing to line up for that grab. Hannah making it off of the sliding ring first. Ian trying to catch up through the tunnel.
Oh, nice quick work.
Good transitions coming out of the Devil Steps area. Both around the same time. Hannah still that slight lead. Good little ghost step coming off of those steps. Double rope swing. Ooh, man. Oh, but the foot went down. I think they need to be fully on that finished platform. Hannah, not knowing that, though, still needs to focus in on her run. And going for the laches now. Hannah going with that link. And just pulls ahead slightly at the end to get that last point before Ian. Ian with that step down and that double rope swing. Not sure if that point counted. I think Hannah takes it.
Yeah, I think Hannah got it there, especially on the fall count. So it is 1 point per obstacle. You get to keep going even if you take a fall. So you gotta. It comes down to points first and then time. So you really want to make sure that you have a clean run without taking any falls. And like you said, Strat, these athletes, I mean, during this round robin phase, they're going to be feeling the course out. It'll be interesting to see how these athletes progress the more times they get their hands on the course.
Yeah, I think the areas you'll start to see more links. That's probably the only places you can try to shave down some time, possibly being a little more efficient and smooth through the balance. Not many areas you can really shave down time on this course. It's all about staying efficient with these transitions. Timur Turba versus Aiden Lease. Aiden with a fun fact in his bio. Just wanted to say happy early birthday to his great grandma. Is going to be a 101 next week.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. So he says happy birthday, GG.
Nice.
Great grandma. Wow, it's impressive. 101. Man, making it to 100. I mean, that's wild
that's
in
amazing.
and of itself. Just turned 40. Back in March, I'm like crawling to the finish line here. Well, speaking of crawling to the finish line, we got these athletes on the move. Right now, Aiden getting off those rings first. Vermeer trying to catch up on those boards.
Lachey from the backside there.
Oh, I like that. Line shelf grab style. Tunnel. Oh, and Timur takes a tumble. Trying to get to that sliding ring.
Way through the balance here.
Great stuff. Good footwork. Get a few of those steps. Don't need them all. Oh, good tech
Nice
on
work.
the hip twist. Big Lachey out of there. Comes Timur trying to get through. Just a little shy on that last Lachey, but Aiden closing it out. Just over a minute. Try to go for that link on the pullback. No luck there.
Up next, Jackson Amaro and Zachary Bowman. Jackson had a really fast run in his first race against Hannah.
Yeah, Jackson gearing up for the UNAA Worlds, I'm sure, coming up in July. He got 4th place in his age division last season.
Yeah, so this should be really good practice. Really good practice, especially I believe they're also competing in the FINA event that's happening at the same time. So this is great practice for the FINA speed event.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy weekend. Or week, not weekend. Got a couple of days of activities.
A lot going on in Orlando that weekend, or that week, like you said.
All right, Zach versus Jack. Who's it going to be? Jackson going with that quick dismount off of the rings. Mr. Bowman going with get those hands on the side of the board instead, but Jackson, quick work of that section of obstacles. With that switch grip technique to make his way quickly up those rings and matching his way through on the way down. Jackson looking very efficient here. And a link through, popping his way down. Might get a sub-minute at this pace here.
Wow, really fast. Really nicely done from Jackson. Here comes Zachary. Looking to finish here.
Going with that one-handed entry off of the start platform. Trusting those shoulders.
15 seconds. Foot tap there.
Ah, just a little short. Let's try. I want to get the Lachaise here at the end if possible. Ah, just a little shy of that last throw. But a great run. Jackson increasing that speed from round to round.
And now we move on to round 3 out of the round robin, round 3 of 5. These athletes running up against each other for all these matchups. So far, Jackson and Aiden undefeated, 2-0 right now. Tamur and Hannah 1-1. Zach and Ian still looking for their first win. And Ian and Tamur.
Go. So I'm chatting it up with the athletes out there. Ian recently making it onto the elite team of the Ultimate Ninjas Naperville. So that's one of his biggest accomplishments as of late. Always cool to see the gyms that have those elite teams that kind of focus in on the competition aspect of the sport.
Yeah, those kids train extremely hard and they're constantly pushing each other. It's fun to watch. Fun training sessions to be a part of.
Ian going with that side-to-side grab on the shelves before transitioning into that front side transition. The Turbo coming through that tunnel right now. Not letting Ian relax too much. Pushing through, finding those steps. Ooh, good transition. Almost falling backwards. You gotta make sure you have that forward momentum. Ian got it locked in with the hip swivel, but needs an extra swing for that last transition.
Oh, this is gonna be real tight here. Oh, this is gonna be really close.
Nice try. Turbo just coming up a little shy of that last throw. Ian still in it, but time's ticking away. And nice job.
Nicely done. Ian picks up his first win there.
Nice work. Yeah, you start to see their technique evolve more and more from round to round, getting a little further. Sometimes they take a risk here and there that maybe they didn't take the first time, or alter their plan of attack a little bit.
Well, up next we got Jackson and Aiden, battle of the undefeated runners so far. Neither competitor has taken a loss yet.
Ooh, someone's O has got to go.
Unless it was like yesterday where we had to go frame by frame and they tied exactly.
Yeah. Both athletes right around looks like Jackson might have a little more height, but barely. Both these athletes were smooth with their transitions. I might have a mirror matchup here as they go through with their tech. Let's see. Transition to that front piece. Gonna have to shave down these swing throughs. Find a place to make up some time. It's gonna be, if they're, oh my gosh, there's the technique to catch up, but all it did was put them side by side. Didn't really gain the lead too much, but he's able to pick up the pace on the balance. Jackson, double rope swing in the lead. Aiden trying to catch up a little bit. Got to go to the far side of this rig, but then he gets to cut to the inside on the Lachey lane to finish. Jackson looking for the link to transitions through. Both on to these final Lachays here. It's going to come down to that buzzer hit at the end. Jackson able to pick up the pace after the after the double step transitions. Edge out a win.
Yeah, nice work. It's a heck of a race right there. Jackson takes the win, goes to 3-0. Aiden at 2-1. Up next, we got Hannah and Zachary. A lot of races for these athletes in this round robin. They got to run this thing 5 times before going to the single elimination tournament.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's a lot of races there. At least they get some good practice.
Definitely a lot of good practice here.
Waiting for that cue, and there it is.
Yeah, it's a randomized go. That way you can't anticipate the start.
Nice job.
Backswing there.
Really wants to ensure that she's got the momentum saved up, built up enough to get onto that next obstacle, because they know these points really matter. So those bigger type obstacles, you might be better off taking an extra swing just to ensure you capitalize and get that point. Picking up the pace a little bit through the agility. Good. Through the rope swings. Zachary trying to catch up. Good pull throughs here. Just gonna have to take one more swing. Zachary, go right into it. And pulls through. Nice landing on dismount after that truss Lachey. Onto these final few bars. Zachary getting onto that truss, trying to find that finish platform. Hannah finishing right around 121. Excellent job. Zachary going with that monkey bar and match tech, but just gets off angle a little bit, and the time limit passes him by.
We move into round 4. 2 more rounds. We're going to have Ian Mindock and Jackson Amaru going head-to-head, 2 more rounds until we jump into the single elimination tournament. Right now, Jackson's sitting with 3 wins. Ian's got 1 win. Ian coming off a good race in his last one. See if he can keep that momentum up.
Here we go, ready. And we're off, going with that match tech to get through those first few rings. Save a little bit of time there and make quick link Lachey's on those boards before having to transition to that front side to get to the sliding ring.
Ian takes a fall there, unfortunately. Jackson coming around.
Nice Ian coming down off of those double steps without any issues. Working through those agility obstacles. See if Jackson links this off of that first pullback. Nice job, and links that Lachey as well. Just knowing how to preload those hips for those swings. Keeping the hips back behind you, and you can see them start to feel a little winded from the amount of runs they got to go through. This is definitely a gut check for some of these athletes. And cardio-wise, Ian fighting strong, going for that finish. Right around 110. Uh-oh. He might have banged his head at some point on the course. Not sure where that might have happened. But he's all right. We got Lori hanging out in the chat. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Lori. Anybody else on YouTube right now? Appreciate y'all's attendance and watching this morning with us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Always appreciate any shares we get of the video. Get the support for these young athletes as this sport continues to grow. Who we got coming up next? Yeah, it looks like Mr. Turba. Ready?
Yeah, Mr. Turba and Hannah. We saw Mr. Turba's siblings compete yesterday. We had 2 different Turbas compete in 2 different divisions. Zeki actually winning our 9U division.
And Mr. Turba's another. We got another chess player. More cool to see more athletes pick that sport up. Much of a chess player, DeGange? I know we talked a little yesterday about it.
Yeah, I play a little bit of chess. You know, no grandmaster or anything, but you know, I like to play for fun a little bit. I got some friends who like really study the openings and you know all the chess stuff, but I've never gotten that deep into it.
Man, there was a guy at basic training. This guy could beat you in like less than 9 moves. If you weren't good at chess, you didn't know what you were doing. I mean, 9 moves, he got you in just a handful, and it was game over.
Here we go, on to our next race.
Here we go, going with that quick transition, noticing how they stay, you know, keeping that momentum from that first ring swing, knowing how to transition quickly through without taking extra back swings. That's the name of the game with these races. Knowing how to keep that momentum built up and going. Makes these moves a lot easier. They're coming up through that tunnel, going on to the rings now for those devil steps. This Hannah finishing up through the agility. Not sure. I think we had a foot slip there. Couldn't tell on those balance logs. But again, Comes down to points. We'll have to see what the judges say. That one in particular, but getting a good feel for the swing through. Finishing up there. Nice job, Hannah. Turba on that final rig. Hannah linking those last two laches and the dismount. Great job. And time ticking away. He's only got 10 seconds here. Timur going to have to go for it. Go for broke and not going to be able to make that last lache within that time limit. Nice try.
One more matchup left for round 4, and then we go into our final round of the round robin. 5 runs for these competitors. It's a lot for sure.
So after the round robin, I'm sure they'll get a little bit of a breather to
get their breath. Of a breather before moving into the single elimination tournaments. The only age division where we've got a single elimination tournament because we're doing the round robin. Trying something a little differently here. Zachary and Aiden on the course. Let's see what they got. Aiden only with 1 loss so far.
Here we go. Aiden getting through first. That first lache.
Yeah, Aiden's been pretty smooth on these boards all day.
Yeah, being able to consistently link as the day wears on. Gonna test their endurance, their accuracy. Aiden picking it up through the rope swing. Zachary working his way through still. Good transition. He's going to have to link here if he wants to get a faster time. Linking these moves. Going to be the key to victory. Good job, Aiden.
Zachary doing a nice job here. Big move coming up.
Grip onto the trapeze, trying to get the momentum built back up. Sometimes it's better to hold on to that obstacle you were hanging on to last time with one hand to try to help generate a little more swing for fully transitioning on to that trapeze, and that's going to do it for his time. For round 4, one more round before that tournament bracket kicks into play.
So up next, we got Timur and Jackson. Timur, sorry. Timur, I'm getting a pronunciation correction. It's Timur.
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 Thank you.
Definitely appreciate the pronunciation corrections. So Timur and Jackson. So here we go, last race in the round robin. Jackson undefeated so far. See if Timur can take him down.
Well, Timur's got a course in his backyard, but Jackson's got all of Midwest Warrior Academy that is his family owned, so always tough to race against somebody who, you know, lives and trains in a gym. when you really start to get comfortable, you know, training in a gym environment, makes all these different pumps start to feel a lot familiar. More and more gyms are utilizing, you know, similar equipment and whatnot. Jackson just cruising through here.
Yeah, Jackson's cruising right now. See if he can get a sub 55 time. He's
got a little hung up
quick.
there. That was a good save. He went one-handed for a second. Even with that, yeah, you see him on that smile on his face, knows he almost whiffed it. Timur got a little bit more to do here on the final couple of moves, trying to get that momentum built up for this big Lachey.
Nice work.
Just a little short on the dismount. And just coming on down, that's going to be time for Timur. And you wonder how much this round robin format is going to affect them during the finals. That final bracket, they've got a couple more races after that.
Yes.
Definitely a challenge.
5 runs. It's a lot of runs, but I mean, you do see some of them cleaning their runs up after every runner. Every time they get to touch the course again, you can see some of the smaller efficiencies coming in. So they're definitely starting to figure it out. That was Jackson's fastest time there.
Ian Mindock and Zachary Bowman getting ready to go. And we're off.
Lead here for Zachary.
Yeah, Zachary using that quick match tech onto the rings. Help get him through a little quicker on the rings, but might have got a flapper. Uh-oh, he's looking at both hands pretty closely. Might be tapping out on that one. I don't know, we'll see. Ian pushing on. It looks like Zachary pushing on as well.
Yeah, Zachary's still moving.
You know how it is. You look down at those hands and gotta take a backswing on that rope. Give Mr. Bowman a little opportunity. Catch up possibly. Both athletes starting to feel the exhaustion from multiple course runs, I'm sure. Exactly, just trying to gut through it here. In on to the last few Lacheys.
Nice work there.
Woo. You start to see the deep breathing, hands on the hips, and just really starting to catch up. A lot of these athletes, not something that they probably practice. You know, I mean, we're so used to just doing one and done, having all the pressure of it being a, one fall and you're out kind of competition.
So I was just informed by our judge, Mr. Pavoni, this race, Aiden Lees, Hannah Amaru, winner of this race gets the 2 seed. Both competitors 3-1 right now, which is very important in the seeding since it is single elimination. 2 seed would be at the bottom of the bracket. So this is a big race right here for Hannah and Aiden.
Hannah and Aiden will be our last round robin race, and the winner of this race gets the last 5 of the single
So you get a bye too if you win this race. You automatically move into the second round because of the number of competitors. So one of the
That's
2
huge
seed
here.
get a bye here. So
Yeah.
this is big right now.
Knowing that, it might be a little more pressure on these athletes to give it their all on this one. It'll make it a little easier for them in that final round. Coming up, let's see what they got.
Yeah, I mean, just getting a bye, that's one less course run you're going to have to run. So huge advantage here on the line for Aiden and Hannah. So let's see.
Pressure mounting here. Here we go. Going to be on that quick transition. Hannah slightly ahead with that dismount. Aiden with that first lache linked all 3. We'll need 1 backswing before moving on to that sliding ring. Cruising through that match tech. Hannah's going to have to make up for a lot of time. She's just now getting onto that sliding ring. Not going to give up by any means. Quickly through the devil step section. It's Aiden making his way across those double rope swings. Leaping out on to that final rig.
Hannah trying to make a comeback here.
Big back pull. Just going to have to try to link all these laches through. Big double link there at the end. 54 seconds for Mr. Aiden Lease.
Nice links for Hannah there. Nicely done.
105 for Hannah. A great run from those 2.
So we're going to take a quick break here. Bracket's going to get updated. Athletes are going to get a second to rest here. GoPro battery's going to get switched out. So hang with us, folks. We're going to take a second here to get these things updated. We'll be right back.
Be right
for
back.
more action for the single elimination tournament. See you in a second. right, so it looks like our bracket is updated. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here's what we're looking at. You can see the 1 and the 2 seed do have a bye, Jackson and Aiden. Starting off with a bye, that's huge. So the first matchup going to be Ian and Timur, followed by Hannah and Zachary.
All right, competitors, we got one more minute. We're going to get started. We have Timur and Ian will be our first race. Let me give you the other one.
Nice to see how much energy they've got left after that grueling round robin.
Hannah and Zachary.
Remember when you asked about my team competitions experiences, Angie? I'm trying to remember when we did the Ninja Battle for Atlanta. And that was back at the original Ninja Quest. I want to say that might have been right before. I remember that was before or after we did Team Ninja Season 1.
Was that the one with a wrestling component?
Correct. That was the Perney's. That was part of Dr. Perney's gym over at Ninja Core. That was that one. Here's a little business advice for ninjas in the future that different gyms that want to host a competition in the same day. Don't. If your gyms are 45 minutes apart and you have Atlanta traffic to deal with.
Yeah, I'm sure that was tough.
Yeah,
it's a cool idea. I mean, two different gyms in the same day, like that's a nice idea, but man, that unknown component of traffic, I'm sure makes it pretty difficult.
Well, it was just a logistical nightmare, and I was still fairly new to coaching world at the time, and I know I was a little too vocal on the mistakes made on both sides of the fence, and man, just gotta know how to run those competitions a little more timely. On both sides, keep everybody happy. It was one of the major mistakes I made early on.
Let's hear from you.
Here we go into the single elimination bracket. And here we go, Strat. This is do or die now.
All right, one and done.
Winner moves on.
Swinging through those rings, nice and calm.
Yeah, nice and patient through the rings. Ian's been pretty good on these boards all day.
Those hands. Nice. Catching up, but a little short on the transition over to the ring. That is all one big obstacle there. He's going to lose a point on those transitions.
Yeah, so I mean, Ian knows now, just has to finish. As long as Ian doesn't make a simple mistake here.
Through. Misses on the rope, so now they've both lost 1 point. So they're neck and neck when it comes to points here. We got to stay back to a race for the buzzer. And the hips are a little askew here.
Tight.
Oh, I can't tell if he. Oh, yeah, just shy of the dismount for Timur.
Yeah, it looks like he was shy there. I think Ian's got the advantage right now on points. 10 seconds to go. And Ian's going to get to that buzzer first.
Good race from those two.
Nicely done. Up next, it's going to be Hannah and Zachary.
Hannah in Pizza Lane, Zachary in Swan Lane.
Hannah getting on up to the platform first. Zachary.
Let's hear for Hannah Zachary!
Naperville. Midwest Warrior Academy. And slightly ahead for the ring dismount. Zachary jumping up to the board, both on the boards at the same time. And with that side grab tech for a transition to the front and back portion for that Lachey to the ring. Nice job, Hannah. Zachary sliding through right now. Trying to catch up. Hannah keeping the lead here. Good transitions through. Match needs to try to dial in this swing here. It's got one more big swing she's going to take. Pop on through out of that truss. Hannah's got 20 seconds to finish on the Lachey lane. Zach not quite able to get through the nunchuck and trapeze transition. And Hannah finishing at 121. Starting to really feel the exhaustion mount.
Yeah, these competitors are definitely getting tired, and it's going to be a rematch for Hannah there. Going to go up against Aiden in the next round. A rematch of that race we saw in the final round of the round robin to determine who would get that bye.
Next up we have Jackson and Pizza, Ian and Swan.
On to the semifinals. Jackson Amaro and Ian Mindock.
He's good.
Another Ultimate Ninja Naperville versus Midwest Warrior Academy showdown. The Amaro family travels a lot for these competitions. Good to get that travel experience for Ian, being part of the elite team. Does
Actually,
that as well. How much traveling does that?
Ian is on the elite team right now. Jackson Amaro actually started on the Ultimate Ninjas Naperville elite team. I used to coach him a long time ago before they went out and did Midwest Twisters, or Midwest Warriors. So I've been coaching. I coached Jackson a long time ago. It's
Back in the day.
back in the day. It's been fun to see how much he's really progressed since moving out to Midwest Warriors.
Nebraska. That match tech to quickly climb up those rings. Having any issues on the balance and striding his way through the agility. He's got a lot of work to do to try to catch up here.
Yeah, I mean, Ian's coming through the ropes right now.
Big back pull and big link Lachey there.
Jackson going for another sub-minute course run.
Had 55 in the last one, got 53 in this one or so. Ian just a little short on of that dismount. Not wanting to give up, still wants to get that buzzer within the time limit. Mr. Mindock, one more backswing. Finishing out, nice job,
Nice work from both competitors. A lot of course runs today. Definitely getting a good training session in, that's for sure. Ian's got one more race. He's going to be in the third place matchup. Have to see if he's taking on Hannah or Aiden. Winner goes to the championship. Second place goes into that third place matchup.
Aiden in Pizza Lane, Hannah in Swan Lane.
Number 4.
Oh, it says here Aiden used to train out of the Axios Warrior Academy with Abel
Let's
Gonzalez.
hear it for Aiden.
Yeah, started when he was 5. So shout out to Abel Gonzalez down there in Texas. In the Axios Warrior Academy. Great gym if you've ever been down that way, pretty far south of Texas. But here we go, Hannah and Aiden with the rematch. Hannah a little slower to dismount off of the rings. Gonna have to make up some time on these laches. This is where Aiden was able to generate that lead. Hannah not letting them get too much of a lead this time.
Yeah, it's definitely not as big of a lead this time. This is going to be a lot closer.
Ooh, good transition there. Needed a little extra backswing, but went for that lower portion on the double steps. Helps get through those a little
Very
quicker.
close right now.
Oh, man, come on with it.
Ooh, this is going to be close here, Strat.
And I have to go into the outside portion of the rig. Now she's going to have to link some laches here. She wants to catch this. Needed to get to the front side of that truss piece. Is going to hurt a little bit. Aiden onto these final bars. The link lache is going to come out to the I had no idea he took that.
It was so close.
I think Aiden got it, but barely.
Aiden did take it barely. Wow.
Hannah really had to dig deep for those linked laches. Check the replay here. Wow, yeah, just came down to it here.
Aiden came off first. You can see he gets that buzzer first.
Yeah, barely, and just Hannah, man, just a fraction of a second behind.
So close here. You can see right there gets the hit.
Yeah, man. It really all just came down to being able to link that lache from the trapeze bar onto that truss on the obstacle before the lache lane.
I mean, let's go back here for a second
Yeah.
because, I mean, Aiden has the lead here, but Hannah with such an impressive comeback. Look at Aiden jumps to the bars right here. Hannah's not even on the platform yet, and she's able to grab, pull back. Man, they are matched. Lache for lache as they come in, and Aiden just barely. Great run. So exciting on that one.
Yeah, great race.
Nice work, both of those competitors.
And we'll see a rematch between Aiden and Mr. Amaro.
So first, we'll go down to the third place race before we move to the championship. Here we go, the third place matchup. Ian.
All right, guys, we're gonna do one more minute, just one more minute, and then we're gonna do that third place run.
So One more minute, and then we'll do the third place matchup.
We're still looking at the replay screen.
Sure are, Strat.
There we go. Hey. Okay.
1 more minute for these athletes. We'll see if maybe after this race we can pull one of them aside. We do a quick interview with our third place finisher.
Yeah, definitely give him a little bit of a breather here. Hannah just put on a heck of a run. Trying to recover some between these rounds.
And I can't get over how close that last matchup was. Hannah with a huge comeback on the Lachey bars. Aiden just barely dismounting first, reaching out for that buzzer.
All right, guys. We got Ian and Pizza, Hannah and Swan.
Yeah, this is where sprint work really starts to come into play. If that's, if any coaches are out there watching, getting some good sprint training, interval training, and conditioning, man. It's a lot of kids, anytime you say the word conditioning, that's like a dirty word. They're like, oh, I gotta go. My mom's here to pick me up. Gotta leave now.
Oh, conditioning. Oh,
no.
Wait a second. We don't just get free time at the end of practice? What is this?
No, I mean about like conditioning and stretching. Like those are like the two biggest things kids hate. Man.
I'm guilty on that one.
I know I hate the stretching part too. It's so important, man, especially when you get older.
Highly recommend stretching. Here we go.
Yeah, Hannah, Ian. See how it goes. For third place.
Nice and calm through the rings here.
Both finishing right around the same time. Ian links that first Lachey.
It's been
And
good on these boards all day long.
Slightly behind on transition over to that ring, but it's been able to make some great transitions everywhere else to catch up on.
This is neck and neck again right here. Hannah coming down to another nail biter.
Striding through and a little slip there, couldn't tell. I'm not sure. Gonna be on the judge to let us know if that was a
I believe it was good.
not. That's the case. We got to be careful here. Hannah grabbing on.
Needs to get off.
A little peek over to see where he was at.
Ooh, I believe we had a foot tap on Ian.
Ooh, man. Can't tell, and Hannah, I'm sure, not aware of that. Wants to make sure she gets a buzzer and another face plant into that wall. And Ian gonna finishing up right behind. Great work, Hannah.
Yeah, that's really nicely done. We'll see if Derek can pull Hannah for an interview, perhaps. We'll go down to the floor here in just a second. Let's see.
Hannah, I'm gonna grab him for an interview. I'll just answer some questions.
Might wait a second.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna interview you because you got third place for the live stream. I'm just gonna do a live stream interview, and then you'll be able to just relax for the rest of the time. Okay. So Chris is gonna move this camera over. I'm just gonna ask you some super easy questions. How you feeling? How about your feeling? Well, I did it 7 times.
I don't know what else. Like something was in my throat. I don't know what.
Are you okay now?
Yeah. I think.
All right, we're down here with our third place winner. We got Hannah. Hannah, how you feeling?
Better.
Better. You've raced 7 times today. Tell me what's going through your head as you're going in that third place. You're coming off of a tough loss, a split second decision there at the end versus Aiden, and then you go against Ian in the third place. What's running through your head on that start line?
Well, since it was like really close, I was like, dang it. But at the same time, since it was so close, I just wanted to go fast. And my dad said like put 80%, but I don't don't really listen to him sometimes. So maybe I did put like 90%,
Yeah.
but it wasn't 100%. But I feel better.
That's good. That's good. Are you happy that you're done a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I know it was 7 races and it was exhausting, but how do you feel about Ninja vs. Ninja? Have you ever done head-to-head races or anything in competition?
Yeah, we've done it at like FINA Worlds and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of messed up at FINA Worlds, but it's okay. And we came here to practice that we could get better at FINA Worlds. And it's exciting that I got 3rd place out of like all these boys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
only girl.
Oh yeah, only female, and you're taking 3rd place, racing head-to-head, and you think this is really going to help you for FINA, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's what we were looking for. That's one of the reasons why we were doing this. We hope you had a blast. 7 races, 3rd place. Congratulations, Hannah. We're going to shoot it back to Chris and Ryan. Great job. That was awesome.
Well, nicely done from Hannah there. The only girl in a field of boys.
Yeah, taking 3rd place. Great job.
3rd place. It's a really, really nice job there from Hannah. So we're going to get things set up for our next run. Jackson and Aiden. It is going to be Jackson in the blue lane, Aiden in the red lane. We will see here. Get underway.
Rematch time.
Championship race right here.
Crowd popping off, getting everybody hyped up here. And here we go. Aiden Lee versus Jackson Amaro. And we're off. Cruising through here, my goodness. Big pull. Coming around the corner, Aiden onto the bar first. It's going to be neck and neck. Oh, and Jackson takes it. Nicely done. What a long day for those athletes.
Got to go back and take a look at this real quick. Coming off the Lachey bars, you can see they get their neck and neck on the same bar. Jackson comes through. He's able to just link the landing, hits the buzzer first, and that is going to do it. Congratulations to Jackson Amaru for taking it there. We're going to go down to the floor with Mr. Pavoni, who's going to be standing by with Jackson. We'll be right back.
Hannah is 3rd, Aiden is 2nd, and Jackson is 3rd. All right, Jackson. Good. All right, we're down here with our 13U champion, Jackson. Jackson, how's it feel to be the champ?
It feels great. I like running with him because it was super close. He got ahead on me right here, so I had to step it up on spine and over there.
Yep. So run me through that. He links off the boards. He was the first one to do that, and you see him go by. What's running through your head? How do you stay calm and collected to know you could probably catch him in that back half?
When I did my course, I would link to third, and then I just go to the ring on the next swing, and I knew that I could make up time on spine since I could quick connect all the rings and then go to the last one and down.
Awesome. So were you feeling any kind of rattled with him, especially coming down this stretch here? You're in front of the crowd, everybody's getting loud, he's got a slight lead. Are you thinking about that at all, or are you just focused on your lane?
I'm focused on my lane. I go to the rings and nunchucks over there, and I see him when I get to the trapeze. I look over a bit, and I see him right on the trapeze. I'm like, oh, God.
All right. Well, tell me about, energy-wise. It was 7 races for you. You went 7-0, undefeated. A great day, but energy-wise, how are you feeling with all these races?
I'm very tired. Just after the second race, I was already tired since I would have to go race, then I'd rest, then I'd race, then I'd rest. I had to do that a lot. But then afterwards, after the round robin, I was able to take a bit of a break.
That's good. That's earning that bye was big. Did you have a blast here? Feel good to be champ?
Yeah, it was great being here, and I can't wait if you guys do another one. Hopefully I can come.
Yes, we will be definitely having another one. Details on that coming soon, but we're about to jump into the awards. Congratulations, Jackson.
Thank you.
And sending it back to you, Chris and Ryan.
You getting the podium together? So we're going to get our podiums together here, and we'll get our athletes out onto the floor. A nice performance throughout the day from all of our competitors. Mr. Swanson, Mr. Pavoni getting things ready for the podium.
We're getting the podium ready for the awards. We'll do awards, and then if you guys want to totally up to you guys, but we'll get this done here. Thanks for doing this. Helped a lot. Thank you. All right, we're going to get the awards here. We're going to start out with third place. We have Hannah. I'm just going to step right on those blocks. In second place, in the neck championship, we have Aiden. Great job, Aiden. You can step up. And in first place, going 7-0 on the day, we have Jackson. There you go, bud. You can step on up to first place. Awesome job, parents. If you want to grab closer pictures, Chris is going to move the camera here in just a second. You could come on out onto the course and get a nice lined up picture. Thank you guys for all coming out. We hope the 6 of you had a blast. We know it was a lot of races. Probably going to adjust that in the future, but we hope you guys enjoyed your time. You guys have so much to be proud of. Racing that many races head to head, it's very tough to do. And seriously, you guys did great. We hope you guys had a blast, and we hope to see you again next time for one of our next comps. Sweet. All right, you guys are good. You can come on down. Competitors for 13U, if you want a little bit of time, you.
All right, Mr. Stratus, that is going to do it from the floor. Mr. Pavoni, done with the awards. The kids are going to get out and get their redemption time going. So that will be it for.
I thought they were going to be tired. They're like, nah, playtime now. We can go out there, do whatever we want. All right, this is the kind of action we're looking for.
Yeah, tired. What are you talking about? They're going to go out for redemption time. They're going to get on all the obstacles. And, congratulations to everybody who competed. Congratulations to Jackson, Aiden, and Hannah for the top 3. That is going to do it for us for the 13U division. We'll be right back with the adults coming up, followed by elites later on today. We'll be streaming all day, so don't go anywhere. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'm Chris Ganji. Ryan Stratus.
I'm Ryan. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Catch you back in a bit.
Take care, folks.